but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in clean but without a room. There ain't no room. Still here, still not.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Don't worry about our round. Don't worry about our round. Let's go out there and let's...
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just the same again.
Don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Here, and he'll start tiring.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Right, let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the rest.
Okay, I'm happy.
Box.
Make him pay.
You're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go.
Yes, I like that rap.
Do your business.
That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Come on, you're switching off. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better. Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work now.
Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
There you go.
You let him back into the fight that round. You got complacent. The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let...
Great work. I love that.
And box.
It's not working. Switch southpaw.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Take a knee. Take the knee. Take the count. Let your head clear. Don't worry about the round. Take a knee.
Time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Let's do it.
That's it. Get easy. Yeah. That's it. Break it mentally.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
count.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths.
Back.
Finish the fight now. Gone.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
Finish him.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Here comes the Bronx. Saul. What a pleasure to be. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That punch landed. He threw a punch and just got countered. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, target will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. LaMotta in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until the senses have come back.
Good counter punching. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter. Counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Defense is not an option for these two. Swing and a miss with that jab. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards. Did you see that? Ooh, the Raging Bull just got clipped. LaMotta in that. On to the third. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. He scores with the counter. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. That one will count. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. Do you know the amazing fights were...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Done with that counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
How about that time counter shot? Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about LaMotta in that last round. You know, this is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Beautiful counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. They better start respecting each other's punching power. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That jab doesn't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last. Here comes round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He just misses with that jab. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets...
The referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Clearly his opponent was too much for him, and he's thrown in the towel. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not...
Looking like skies and binoculars, 2 nights live singing by the opera house.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, alongside D. It's Jack. This all the talking. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Couldn't land that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show.
Hold on, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum. Here we go, it's round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They throw a shot, they get countered. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They're elevated, lifted. It's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About Wilder in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that hook. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once, and you got away with it. You can do it again.
That's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Spending a lot of energy in this round. Oh, wait a minute! Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble! And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
Got everything in the bag. Great work. I love it.
Here we go to the fourth round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That uppercut just missed. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Instead of look at his corner, look for instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Do you believe this? Beautiful counter punch. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't. Whoa, wait a minute. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use. There's the bell to start round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Oh, Wilder! And down goes Wilder! And as you watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They exchange punches. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder and the Bronze Bomber goes down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your glove.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round.
Here we go. It's round 7. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal. So it's onward and upward after a...
win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a John Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender.
It's the baby face that's El Nino.
This bout is...
And this one has all... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. What a punch. There's a counter shot. Perfect punch. Beautiful counter punch. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience, to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. They say no. Here we go. It's round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Well done with that counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Offense all the time. The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. Well, it's no secret. The bell rings and we start the third. got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for the... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Nice counter. Nice job to block that uppercut. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Only catching air with that hook. That counter punch caught him clean. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Barrera in that last round. And a round that seemed like an There's the bell to start round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
The Venezuelan is rocked. And that'll do it. Linares is down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. Let's start the 6th. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 7. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The straight right just misses. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Good punch. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
stamina is off the charts. The stamina is off the charts. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Barrera in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
There's the bell to start round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's... Hold that thought! Jorge Linares is in some serious, serious trouble. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory. And
Yeah, like a duff.